came out. This one in the 90s. And it stars mostly guys. Danny Glover, Tony Danza, and Christopher Lloyd in Walt Disney's remake of Angels in the Outfield. Yeah, I'm going to finally do a sports movie. I haven't done one since basketball. And that's a fake sport. This is a real sport with a real baseball team. It's about an hour and 45 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, 143 minutes. An hour and 43 minutes. So let's get this started. And even though this has some themes I'm not crazy about, it's a very funny movie, and the music makes me emotional. And don't you dare make fun of me for that. Don't make fun of me. I'm a human being. Randy Endelman's score in this movie is phenomenal. It's so uplifting and makes you feel good inside. You know, Josh, maybe you should feel good inside instead of feeling like down and out all the time. I have hope. I saw that Superman movie a month ago, and it gave me hope. That's more than I could say for anything this year. Because a lot of movies this year were like just irritating. Caravan Pictures, yeah. And I like this movie. Even as a kid, I saw this movie. I didn't know it was a remake. I saw the original on TCM years ago. It's fine. Brenda Fricker from Home Alone 2. Ben Johnson, he's no longer with us. May he rest in peace. The original actor from Mighty Joe Young. Joseph Gordon-Levitt in his first starring role. He's a good actor. I just did Dark Knight Rises a month ago. J.O. Sanders, he's Ranch Wilder. He's great. Taylor Negron, rest in peace, man. I miss you. Milton Davis Jr., he's Mitchell. And then Christopher freaking Lloyd, man. I love that man's work. Ever since Back to the Future, man. I love you, man. I hope you live to be 100. Because you're one of the greatest actors I've ever seen. Yeah, JP is a black kid, and he's his best friend. Tony Longo, may he rest in peace as well. There's a lot of dead people in this movie. Stoney Jackson, no, he's Mitchell. Matthew McConaughey's in this movie. Matthew McConaughey and Adrian Brody are in this movie. They will go on to win Academy Awards for acting. That proves that this movie did not diminish their careers. It's the first time I saw them in a movie for two dramatic roles. You know, The Pianist and Dallas Buyers Club. That kid never acted again, though. That black kid, I saw him in a Pepsi commercial when I was a kid. With Shaq, yeah. Yeah, something good. Comic-Con. You saw two women wrote this movie. Of course, that's why it's so emotional. It's not just a dumb Disney remake. William Deere directed this movie. He's Irish. His dad, his real father, but he's not a responsible father. It's just this is what we have to. Yeah, it has some daddy issues in it. But you know what happens at the end. And this actor was in. I did Career Opportunities. He shows up in that movie like in the third act. He looks like Skeet Ulrich. This is when you could smoke in a PG movie. Now you can't. Yeah, there's still a team. The Angels play in Anaheim now. Not they're still in California, but they're not called the California Angels anymore. Yeah, I can't believe how could someone call themselves a parent and leave their kids. You're not a real parent if you do that. You're a bum. My dad would never leave me. Yes, he leaves me alone sometimes with my sister, but that's only because we're adults now. But as kids, he would never abandon us like this. Yeah, that's so true. The acting is really good in this movie, for the most part, because it's a baseball's family drama. When you think and a comedy, there's some scenes in this movie that make me laugh. Poor Joseph Gordon-Levitt, man. And he became a really good actor. I mean, look at Inception, look at Looper and Dark Knight Rises. He's not the problem with Looper. My problem was Emily Blunt and her stupid child. That was the problem. So the premise was interesting, but Ryan Johnson always. These directors hate me because they have to always cast a Brit in there just to throw stir the pot. Well, you lose. Wednesday they put a Brit in there, and I didn't even notice she was there in season 2. Billy Piper, didn't even notice. He couldn't get Helen Bonham Carter, Tim Burton, so they got some other loser we don't care about. Here we go, baseball time. That's the Blue Jays. That's a Toronto team. These are baseball players played by actors. So, but the team is real. It's very real. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's horrible. And Danny Glover loses his temper a lot in this movie. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, Danny Glover's still a great actor. I'm only leaving the chat open, so Kepi attacking his own man. It's not our fight. Mm-hmm. So the crowd is empty. Who does that? Yeah, there's a lot of tension in this movie. I notice. You can hear me out. Yeah, see, this is when you could smoke in a PG movie back in the 90s. Smoke, drink, and do drugs. Now, they can't. Because now Disney doesn't have the balls to do that. You think they're going to smoke in like an Inside Out movie or something like that? A Pixar movie? No. There's Ben Johnson. I miss him a lot. He was the main guy, Greg, in Mighty Joe Young. Not the remake. He was only in the original because he died when the remake came out. Also, happy birthday, Charlize Theron. She was in the remake of Mighty Joe Young. There's Adrian Brody. He's a good actor, and he likes to kiss black women. And there's Neil Madonna. Yeah, this is the only movie I like him in. A new subscriber. Hey, it's Tony Danza, man. We still have him. He also smokes in this movie. A couple of people smoke in this movie. Palmer. No matter who we play, we give the game away. Yeah, Maple. Mm. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of tension in this movie before we get to the laughs because Christopher Lloyd pretty much lightens up the movie because he's a really good character in the movie. Kylo Ren. Mm-hmm. You don't even lose as a team. Again, he's very Kylo Ren in this movie. If Disney stole anything, it was they saw this movie and said, you know what, our main villain should throw a hissy fit like a teenage boy on emo teenage boy. Yeah, that didn't work for me. Hey Salvatore, how you doing? Started at 1. It does start at 1. Because Madonna did not get better. A lot of the movies that he and shows that he did, he's just not good. He plays a villain in everything. Why? Because he has crazy eyes? I don't care about him as a villain. He's not scary. He's not Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe can be scary. Mm-hmm. Came here to manage a winning baseball team. I miss you, man. You were such a good actor. And Taylor Negron, they're both gone. There he is. Yeah, I miss him a lot too. He died like 10 years ago. Yeah, he has some of the biggest laughs in the movie. You saw a planner. Yeah, these are real baseball teams. These aren't fictional ones. And he lost his heart. We get it, Josh. You had a podcast that didn't work out. Move on and do something else. I do a podcast and I don't make excuses. When I have to go out, I don't do podcasts. I'm going out tomorrow, so I'm not doing a podcast tomorrow. But today I'm doing. Mm-hmm. Foreshadowing. So you're at the wrong place at the wrong time. Well, actions speak louder than words. I love this punch. This is funny because it comes out of nowhere. Watch. That's good. Yeah, he punches him right in the face and doesn't get arrested. Why? Because it's a Disney movie. And there's no blood in this movie. There's no, like, gore or anything. It's not Deadpool and Wolverine. They had laughs. They had laughs and they had a lot of violence. Look at his face. Yeah, maybe the tone might be different for some people because everything with George is very intense, and then with the kids, it's a little bit more lighter because this is a family film. This is not like we got game or he got game or any given Sunday or something like that where it's really dark. No, this is more of a lighter movie. It's not. It's not a melodrama. Mm. Yeah, they're in a foster home like in Shazam, but even that had lighter things. Mm, Miguel disappears from the rest of the movie. He doesn't. He doesn't. He's not in the rest of the plot. They mention him, and then you don't see him again. Yeah, he's not a main character. I can mute this part. Also don't even bother with main Angels in the Infield. It's a remake of this movie. It doesn't do anything different. It made changes that were not needed. The lead was a girl, not a guy, and it was just not funny. It was like, why is this, in the same vein as this one? The sequel is okay. End Zone, Christopher Lloyd does come back, but no Joseph Gordon-Levitt. You got Matthew Lawrence. It was okay, but good luck trying to find it because this movie, it should have just been a standalone movie. It's self-contained. Joseph Gordon-Levitt does a good performance in this movie, though. For a kid, this is before he did Third Rock from the Sun and he blew up after that. And he turned into a wonderful young man that does a lot of really good performances in everything he does. I've never seen him in a movie that he sucked in. He was great here, and like I said, Inception, Looper, Dark Knight Rises, and even in Don John wasn't my thing, but his performance was good. And Scarlett Johansson and Julianne Moore, the performances weren't the problem. It was just, it's a touchy subject, and they try to censor it, and yeah, you can't do that. Okay, back to the plot. It's not an accident. Love Danny Glover. Even when I didn't see Lethal Weapon until I was a kid, an adult. Anaheim Stadium. Yeah, and see, they're Anaheim Angels now. That's the Pine Sol lady. This is much better than a tree. It's a fun movie. It is. It's got its dramatic moments, but if it makes me cry, let me cry. Okay, it's like he posted me on Facebook like these pictures will make you cry. It's not images that make me cry. It's the actions and the music and the atmosphere. It's not just, oh look, I'm looking at something and I'm crying. No, with Superman, you know why? Because there's a lot of emotional investment I have in that movie. That's why I love it so much. It's not just because it's a superhero movie. It's got substance. Like it. Yeah. The bombs bursting in air gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, yeah. Again, America. Yet way o'er the land and of the free, free. I'm not a slave of the brave. Every game I go to, they always play that beautiful song because I'm patriotic, guys. I love this country. It's some of the people I can't stand here that are not real Americans. Real Americans speak plain English without any excuses. So suck it, foreigners. I'm going to Disney World. No, that Magic 8 Ball is stupid. Maybe. It's say. That's racist, man. Disney, yeah, they're not subtle when it comes to their racism. Yeah, they don't say the N word here, but yeah. Yeah, poor Wally. He treats him like crap for the entire movie until the end of the film. Yeah, remember when Jim Carrey made him look stupid in the Sonic? I'm like, yeah, you're not a good actor. He's like, wrong. I'm in charge. Yeah, I love how he says he just owns him. Again, because Jim Carrey's more successful than Neil Madonna Hugh. Blue Jays, 0. I want to go to a baseball game. I haven't gone to a baseball game in 2 years. I went to a Knicks game this year and Monday Night Raw, but you shouldn't drink, man. It's bad for you. Yep, here it comes. Yep, here comes Matthew McConaughey. He gets to fly, and this is a very young Matthew McConaughey before he did Dazed and Confused and got all this Oscar buzz. Yeah, here come the angels, and like I said, it's just a metaphor, guys. The effects look fine for 1994. I think it's fine. It's not as stupid as the movie Legion. That movie's horrible. That has angels fighting each other. Yeah, they're supposed to be peaceful beings. Yeah, again, that is an Oscar-winning actor right there. All right, all right, all right. That was awesome. Yeah, he did Air Jordan. What am I doing? I'm doing a podcast, Axton. Sparkly pajamas. He doesn't have parents. His mom's dead, and his father left him. Yeah, talk about a kid that it's just like with it was Shazam. He has no parents, and he had to be in the foster system. That's what DC did well in the movie. Here comes Christopher Lloyd, 20 minutes in. Yeah, yeah. I love Christopher Lloyd. He is good in everything. He can play villains. He can play heroes. He can play anti-heroes. He does good voice acting. He's such a legend, man. I love that man's voice. He's so good, man. He's the only actor to come back for the sequel. The only one. Al. He makes me so happy, man. He's the one that gave me a cry at the end of the movie. He's so good, man. And he worked with Hulk Hogan. He worked with he worked with Hulk Hogan. He worked with Hulk Hogan in Suburban Commander. I can't do Suburban Commando now. Not till next year. Yeah, he sporadically comes into the film. He's touching him. No, don't worry, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. You're perfectly sane. It's a good movie. I like this movie. Endelman's score is one of the best parts of the movie. It's like another character in the movie because it's so uplifting. He also did the score for that wonderful movie Dragonheart. That score just it makes me feel something, and when I feel, you're gonna see it on my face, guy. Yeah, Mesmer. I miss Tony Longo a lot, man. This movie just makes you feel good, especially the when they're winning. That music is so good, man. There's the ball. It's out of here. There's a crash. It's a good. It's a feel good movie. And sometimes when you cry, it makes you. It's not tears of sorrow, Josh. It's tears of joy. I miss you. Rest in peace, Tony Longo. I miss you a lot, man. Movies mean a lot to me. That's why I cried so much in Superman. $6? A baseball a ba- a baseball ticket in 1994 was $6. I wish it was $6 today. I'm gonna go to the game next week because next Saturday is Star Wars night. I haven't gone for a couple of years, so even if we lose, I don't care because at least I'm gonna get a cool jersey. That's all, folks. I love kids. I have a niece that I love very much, and I wanna be around her. I wanna be in her life. Now that's another Disney movie. Look, he's not smiling. Looks like a prison photo. A psycho kid. Yeah, no, they don't screen these people because they show up everywhere. It's a good actor, just like Chris Evans is a good actor, and he hasn't been in the MCU yet. Levitt did one DC movie, and he chooses his scripts wisely because he doesn't want to be typecast. A sewing machine. It's a good movie. So if I tear up, you know why? Because I'm human. I'm not. I don't keep my. I don't. Real men can cry and show their emotions in front of other people and not make excuses. You saw his shirt has holes in it. Again, like, yeah, I know. Like why I'm still alive, and Brenda Fricker. She does a good job as the foster mom. She got this role because Home Alone 2 was such a huge hit, and she was good in that. And she has a really emotional scene at the end with Macaulay Culkin. It's sweet that he hugs the pigeon lady, and it's a very heartfelt moment because Chris Columbus knew how to get emotions out of people and make things feel human and you know personal. That's why James Gunn's movies making money and Marvel is not. Marvel lost the touch of humanity that we used to love about them. We need the emotion again. We need these people to not feel so sad, and we have to get good actors together. Well, you're Matthew McConaughey. You've been flying for a while now, and I'm glad we still have him. Talk about junk food. You saw Coca-Cola. It's a lot of product placement in this movie, but it's in the background. They don't shove it in your face like a Michael Bay movie. Anaheim Angels now. Yeah, I want to do a photo op with George Takei because I want to see him before he dies because he's 88 years old. You know, he might not be at Comic Con next year. So I got to strike while the iron's hot. And yes, I know, guys. I know. You don't have to tell me in the comments. I know, but I want to meet him because he's one of the few actors from Star Trek still alive. And while I'm only a casual fan, I want to meet at least one of them because I met some actors from Star Wars before they passed away. Danny Glover sells it, especially at the end. No, I have still got my parents. I'm very lucky. Yeah, they're not smiling. It does. Joseph Gordon-Levitt looks like he's getting ready to get executed. Hmm. 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 He has a great smile. Hmm. Poor Wally. Bubble machine. Yeah, you can't take a bubble gun at a convention now. You can't take those at a baseball game now. Hmm. You got him a lot of snacks. This scene. Yeah. Poor Taylor Negroni gets mustard all over his suit. Oh man. Mustard stain. Hot water, cold water, club soda. I'm all wet. The poor guy. The poor, David. Yeah, his name was David. Yeah, he died from cancer, man. Yeah, this is when Al shows up again. The effects are fine for 1994. Again, like John Cena, nobody can see him. Hmm. Come and go. Yeah, Lloyd just sells it. This is when he does the flapping the wings thing. Yeah, I love that. This is before Joseph Gordon-Levitt's voice change. He didn't hit puberty until he was in Third Rock from the Sun. He was Tommy. At least there's no sign language in this movie because oh my god, there's so much sign language in War of the Planet of the Apes. I didn't finish it, but I'll finish it by tomorrow. Hold on. There's something here. For David. Watch. Yep. Set up and then pay off. Where are the nachos? He squished it. Leave them for later. Yeah, it's fun, man. That Asian kid was wearing a Jurassic Park hat because it came out a year before this. It's fun, man. Come on, man. That's no strike. Anything but nachos. It's 90 degrees outside. Yeah, he must have changed his pants because poor David. Mm. Hi, I'm back. Yeah, no, it's a kids movie. They're not gonna say the F word in this movie. It's a PG movie. That's when PG meant something. Now it means kids movie. Yeah, the bad guys too. That's a PG movie. There's no cursing. Mm. Yeah, Shoney Jackson. He looks like Prince a little bit. Yeah, if Prince had a brother, he would look like him. It looks like a mix of Prince and Michael Jackson before he lost his color. Like a female angel. You know, Josh, Caitlin Deaver. Her beauty, she's angelic. Like her beauty is beyond words. Now give me a cup or I'll scream. They don't. Him and JP don't see one until the end of the film. Yep, that man won an Oscar and twice, Adrian Brody, because he just won an Oscar this year for the Brutalist. Another Kylo Ren. Watch. He threw his helmet. That's laughable. That's laughable, man. He threw his helmet. Mitchell, go back to Cincinnati. Again, yeah. These people, the fans are loud in the movie. Yep, now it does a slow-mo. He pulls a Zack Snyder. The ball goes really slow. Also, the angels don't talk. Except for Al, everybody else doesn't talk. They're just very... Yeah, you know, he hits it. For goodness sakes. That was in It Takes Two. Hippie, hippie shakes. Yeah, I got the shakes. I got the hippie, hippie shakes. Yeah, I can't stand still either. Hippie, hippie shakes. Yeah, Al's just playing with the ball. And the Oakland Athletics suck. Watch. This guy looks like OJ Simpson. Watch. Poor guy. Get OJ. All right. Do the hippie shake, shake with all your mind. Yeah. Yeah, look, the umps think that the ball is magic. It's like the ball's magic. Yeah, he is the main character of the movie. Him and Danny Glover. You saw they made like... Again, they don't say the A word in PG movies anymore. If they do, it's like once in like Spider-Verse or something like that. But in a Pixar movie, they'll never say the A word. Started with the boys. Yeah, you can stick around, David. Yeah, stick around, David. Yeah, he's a fun part of the movie, Taylor Negron. I miss him a lot, man. I wish I could have met him, but at least his memories will still be there. Mm-hmm. Authorized that. You saw he had a Nike box. He's a cute kid. He's like my age now because I was 9 when this came out. So Gordon Levitt is older than me. I saw you have to take a bus. Yeah, sometimes I get car sick. Yeah, if he does. Yeah, Miguel disappeared in the movie. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, we don't see him again. He's never mentioned again. Miguel disappears and you don't see him. The rest of the movie is just focused on the kids. They say that a lot in the movie. They say it at the end of the movie too. They say it several times. So he's sleeping with 2 teddy bears. It's a very light movie. It doesn't get too heavy until the second half of the film. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Look at David. He's wearing a raincoat. Poor David. Also, this is when they used to put The baseball field was open to the crowd. Now they have to put a net to protect them from getting hit with a baseball. Because the sequel is a football team, not baseball. But infield was just so bad. Like, even the ending, I was like, this isn't earned. This one had heart and a budget. He's giving people a chance. It's why this movie works and the other ones did not. And we don't need this remade again. I don't need to see a black kid and be Roger and Knox is played by a white guy instead. No, leave it alone. Disney, you're not going to do it better than this. That's why these remakes make sense that they were remade in the 90s and the early 2000s. Now they just remake everything. Love Tony Danza. I used to watch Who's the Boss when I was a kid. Yeah, he's one of my favorite actors from the 80s and the early 90s. And then he worked with Don John, and he worked with Joseph Gordon-Levitt when he was an adult in Don John. Less is more. I've been saying that to Josh for months now. You don't have to do 50. You don't have to do 1,500 podcasts. I haven't done a podcast for 2 days because I know how to balance my life. See, he's the villain of the movie, J.O. Sanders. He's not a mustache twirler, but he's the villain. He's the heel announcer, if you will. Yeah. See, he likes to talk a lot of crap, Ranch Weller. This is the only character that's supposedly gonna die at the end. Thankfully, they don't show it because I don't want to be depressed at the end of this movie. See, the actors sell it. Who gets the credit? George Knox. I look for signs. I saw Wally smiling. Hmm. Saw a van. That's a van. Yeah. Now they play a game, so they get to play a baseball game in a field outside. It's alright. It's alright. Have a good time. 'Cause it's alright. Oscar Mayer? Hmm. They're cute. The kids are cute in the movie, and they're not in the film too much to drive you crazy. Because this came out after The Sandlot. Babe Ruth, get it? Because he's fat. Have a good time, 'cause it's alright. Oh, it's alright. Yep, that one's out of here. Again, he runs out of the game. You told him to run. Mm-hmm. He did. That's exactly what he did. Angels win again. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Eat some peas. Root for the yeah. What's up? He's calms down. Slide. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Angels play big. Yep. They learn how to be a team. Sports Illustrated. Mm-hmm. Nice cat. Martinez. And knocks his tooth out. Yep, the Kansas City Royals. So they showed Mesmer's family. The Yankees. Those are the Yankees. Yeah, too. You know, doing it on their own. Some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back. The home team don't win. There's 1, 2, 3 strikes. You're out in the old ball game. We're an hour in. It's almost done. We're in the third act now. This is when it gets heavy. Angels in first place. Mm-hmm. Chicago White Sox. You saw a fax machine. I haven't seen one of those in years. So this is when the movie takes a turn. Lucky Charms, get it? Because she's Irish. Mm-hmm. Except for seat number 5. Hmm. No, he doesn't see anything till the end of the movie. No, it was just the sun. Tony Jackson. He was fun in Black Scorpion 2 and the TV series. It was like Two-Face and the Joker mixed into one. It could happen. I know he says it like 2 or 3 more times in the movie. Just as that's his catchphrase. Yeah, I don't like going to court. I went twice. Well, once for jury duty, and the second time I was supposed to go, but unfortunately it didn't happen. But oh well. Excuse me. You know, drama because Disney wants you to feel something. Poor kid. This is a very emotional scene. I don't cry because this didn't happen to me. I still got my parents and my brother and sister. They still are in my life. I'm lucky to have them. But it was not an easy year for me, let me tell you. Poor kid. Some parents just can't take care of their kids. Poor Joseph don't live it. Yeah, I know. This is what happened to poor Angelina Jolie. Like, her father was not in her life. That's why she turned out the way she did. It's a good actor, man. He's a good kid. See, they lost the game, but then JP makes it awkward because he cries and it cracks me up. What? He's so cute. It's like Moonlight. Yeah, Josh saw Moonlight, right? They don't cry like that, or I'll die laughing. Because the kid, he's supposed to be gay, but does he? If he cries like that, I'll be laughing hysterically. He's so cute, man. Look at him. Yeah, he said it again 2 minutes later. Poor kid. Yeah, this is I'm gonna do that at the end of this movie, possibly, because again, if it hits, it hits. With Superman, I'm probably gonna cry like 3 times in the movie because I did in the theater. I got emotionally invested. Why? Because James Gunn knows how to touch at your heartstrings. It's a cute kid. I know J.O. Sanders. I know everybody's a critic. Yeah, he spills the beans to the villain. And then cut. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. 3 hours. Mm-hmm. And it is predictable that Knox is gonna adopt them, but they have a bond because they have more than 2 scenes together. Most of the movie is just the 3 of them, so it makes sense. See, very dramatic scene. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a good developed characters. Yeah, Danny Glover's still a great actor, even though he's old now. And unlike Mel Gibson, he didn't get canceled. Mm-hmm. Mm. Thumbnail. Mm. What do you like this now? I know. I know what it was rough for me. I'm glad you like my pictures on Facebook when I went to the American Dream Mall. This is awesome. I had to spend the whole day with my sister. I don't get to do that a lot. because of her schedule. "71 minutes in." Hey, Sam Hill. Mascot. Sam Dunk Ernest is kind of similar to this as well. Motivation? What motivation? The movie's almost over. They showed this in the trailer, so a lot of this was spoiled a little bit. You could do it. Yeah, like Pete Rose. It's a good movie. This movie has a lot of heart. Even the dramatic scenes are not too heavy. No one dies in this movie. Not, officially anyway. His past wins. Cincinnati Reds. Excuse me. A press conference. That's Adrian Brody. So dramatic, as man. It's a good movie. For a sports movie for kids, in the 90s, it has a lot of depth to it, a lot more than critics gave it credit for. Mm-hmm. Mm. I like how they defend George. like in Aquaman. Not Aquaman, Shazam. My bad. Mm-hmm. Mm, mm-hmm. Mm, mm. Just laughing. Good actors. I really like these actors. She's so good, man. That woman also won an Oscar, Brenda Fricker. I haven't seen her in anything in years since this, because I saw her in this and Home Alone 2. And I love Home Alone 2 so much. It's a well written script mostly. Yeah, this is Tony. So they all stand. It's a good scene, and it's really emotional. I don't know why, uh, what's Bass is wearing a suit like Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber, but or something like that, or Dez from Austin and Alley. Yeah, the movie's not over yet. No, it's a good movie. And here comes the final game. And I love Danny Glover's speech. It's short and sweet. You saw they're wearing wings. There's the speech. Just so good, Danny Glover. Man, ooh, I got chills. He gives it his all, man. Here we go. Yep, because yep, caught it. So they painted their faces. All one. Maybe I cry because I'm nostalgic. But with Superman, it wasn't just a nostalgia. It was the heart and soul of that movie. Really hit me. Poor Wally. Yeah, and he's a good actor, Stoney Jackson, because he did a lot of stuff after this. He was on Family Matters, like I said, Black Scorpion 2, and and some of the TV series. And it's gone. Tell it goodbye. We're 82 minutes in. We're almost done with the movie. It's about 90 something minutes. Great play. Yeah, they will work with each other again. Yeah, that's probably the most sad scene in the movie. I love you, Christopher Lloyd. Yeah, I love this line. Even though you can't see us, we're always watch. So good, and he says it at the end too. Yeah, I know it's sad that Noah's gonna die, probably of cancer, but he gets to win one more game before he dies. But they don't show it. That would have just depressed me, like Creed 3. I was just depressed in that movie. It wasn't like fun. It was just hard to watch. A squeeze play, 3-2. Those kids. David shows up at the end of the movie, like in the third act, but he's. Hmm. Yeah. My next podcast will be on Saturday because I'm not going anywhere special Saturday, so I could do the podcast early and then I could go out. Mm-hmm. One, it's like watching a real game. They choreograph it really well. Hmm. Yeah, I'll bet. I was very tired yesterday. He lost his hat, and then they win the game because of Clark. Ooh. Yep. He beat the batter. Mm-hmm. Hit or die. Yeah, the slow mo spit is that's disgusting. He has chew in his mouth. Mm-hmm. Nope. Foul. All one. 156 pitches. Wow. The same arm. Mm. No. No, it's a foul. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That beautiful score, man. Randy Elman. Yeah, this is probably gonna make me tear up, but again, I'm emotionally invested in this movie, just like with Superman. But that movie, yeah, I teared up at the end. I was like, oh, I couldn't hold it. See, movies can make you feel things besides anger, and this is a remake that makes me feel something. Not every remake makes you feel something. Psycho didn't make me feel anything. I was just upset because it's an inferior movie to the original. Now the whole stadium flaps their wings, man. It's good. The score is so beautiful, man. Ugh, I'm a mess. Uh, oh. Slow mo shot. Oh. Less is more. That score is so beautiful, man. He's so cute. I love JP. The way he cries is so. I needed a good laugh because I cried twice. So I'm probably gonna cry one more time. It just happens, guys. That musical score is just beautiful. Randy Ullman's score is like I said, another character in the movie. It's like the score from Star Wars or Jaws or something. It just hits. Could take my hat off because it's a really emotional scene. See, race doesn't matter. It's the love that's going to connect you to someone else. Hmm. It's a lot of love in this movie. And that was Angels in the Outfield, guys. I'm sorry, but this movie wrecks me, man. Don't worry, I'm not. I'm not. I don't have postpartum depression. That was the movie, man. Yep, a Disney movie that makes me feel something. So, if people say that I'm not human, I am human, guys. I cried just like the rest of you. It doesn't always have to be sad to hit you. That ending, yeah, just it hits me hard. So thanks for watching. The few of you that did, thanks, Anton, Axton, and Salvatore and Chandra. This movie is still holds up. You know, it's been more than 30 years since it came out, and just it makes me cry, man, every time I watch it because it just has a lot of emotion behind it. It's not just some silly sports movie. It has a lot of heart. Thanks for watching. Acknowledge me, and I'll see you guys in 2 days.